Welcome to Because We Said So, the podcast where Anissa and Jess dive into the beautiful chaos of motherhood, careers, and all the stuff in between. For the next 20 minutes, let's just hang out.
You can eat during this.
Hi guys, I'm having a pretzel.
Welcome. Because we said so. I've never said it. Did you know that?
Well, you should, because we're here 1 year. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Say it again.
Welcome, everyone. Because we said so with Anissa and Jess. We're your hosts, coming to you live from chaos.
From Cali and New York, but not for long.
Not for long. We got a Floridian in the house.
I started saying goodbyes this past weekend. We had a family event and people were like, bye. And I was started bawling. I was like, bye. I'm never going to see them again. I'm like, okay, well, I'm coming home Thanksgiving. I'll see you then. Love you. Bye. And then I went in the bathroom and just started crying and then got myself together and then went back out.
That is such a New Yorker move of you to not have to let anyone watch you suffer.
Yes.
Just go do it again alone in silence.
Because I thought I was being ridiculous. It's my choice. I'm moving. Obviously there's emotions, but I didn't want to put it on anybody. So I was I've got to go. I'll be right back. And then everyone was like, why are you crying? I was like, I'm not crying. What are you talking about? I'm not crying. Stop it.
Jess hates crying.
I cry all the time. All the time.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even make a speech without crying. The director of my son's preschool is leaving. I've known her for now probably 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 years. She's retiring. She's been here for 30 years. And we had a picnic the other day. So I got a sheet cake with a collage on it with pictures of her from years and years. And I brought it out and there were sparklers and apple cider. Even she cried. And I was like, I'm bringing the cake. I can't say anything else. I couldn't even say that without tearing up. It was a good thing I had sunglasses on. I just get super emo.
Yeah, it's okay. Still, you're going through a lot.
I'm going through a lot.
Yeah. I feel like after this, it'll settle and you'll be like, I can handle anything.
So I just there's a lot of to-dos. My eyes are open and 30 seconds later, there's something for me to do or read or go over. There's just a lot of moving parts. On the other side of things, I just got a text from my neighbor that there's a really big bear going from backyard to backyard. There's never been a bear. Yeah. There's never been a bear, maybe a coyote or something, but this bear is pretty big, and my kids are outside at a school very close. And I sent it to the teacher, and I was like, "You might want to bring the kids inside. Not sure what this bear is going to do."
And then you said police came.
Yeah, so the police are all over. They're patrolling. I don't know what they're doing. I think we need animal control. Maybe he got loose from the zoo. I don't know where he came from, but he's big. I'm just waiting for him to just start walking and playing on my play set outside. I have the windows open. I'm ready to spot him.
Yeah, Mama Bear will get that bear.
I'm ready to be, there's a bear.
And this week for me, I got sick. I lost my voice. So I watched my daughter graduate from preschool, all the things, we went through yet another wave of changes at work. Just never ends.
Did you end up binging anything while you were sick last weekend? Did you watch Overcompensating?
I started watching Overcompensating. Yes, I loved that. Okay. But the thing is, this is super funny, but I was so sick. I didn't want to reset my Netflix passwords, but only worked in the living room. And my mom and dad kept walking by, so I kept pausing it. I could only get, and then in my room, I could only get Hulu to work. And I was dying. So I watched Hulu in my room, and I watched Good American Family with the Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name?
But why can't you watch Overconstipating?
I would be watching it, and then there would be a frat party scene, or a fantasy of him that he had where he started having intercourse with a man for the first time. And I was like, okay, my parents, they lived a long time without having to see this. I'm not going to be the one to show them that today.
I think I saw penis at least twice, full frontal in the nude for longer than 5 seconds. I think so. Yeah. I was like, is that a penis for longer than a second? I'm pretty sure. It's a
prosthetic penis. I'm pretty sure they can't show you real ones.
Why? It's Netflix.
I don't know.
No, it's not Netflix. It's Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime.
Let's find out if the penis is real because every boob you saw in a movie is real. Those aren't prosthetics.
No, but it might be a stunt, a boob double.
But I guess you don't see, I guess it's like actual genitalia. I guess it's different than a tit. Like you don't see a vulva.
You're gonna call penis genitalia and a boob a tit? Your choices are great.
What I meant was like they required for intercourse and your tits are not.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the show, and I found it very funny. And then I went to like the complete opposite, and I watched Sirens on Netflix, which is like a drama, but that was really good too. It was like 5 episodes of like binging like that. I really wanted to know what happened.
You know what I did binge yesterday? Hannah and Paige try new things on YouTube.
Yeah, those are cute. They're like short, right? And they
They're
do a
not
weird
that
thing.
short. They're like 20 or 30 minutes. Like they're so well edited. They are so funny. They're so good. The editing on there, it's like more than they're funny. Whoever's their editor, I want to edit everything in my life. Just
All
like,
right, well, let's find out who it is. Who is it? Let's Google.
yeah, like like the Law and Order sound that happens, and then it's like Law and Order. It's like dun dun. Like just in the middle, all of a sudden in the middle of an episode, it'll be like to be continued, and it's like dun dun in the Law and Order font. It's just so funny.
I think I only watched one of them when they went to like a cat animal shelter, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I loved the one of them going vintage shopping in Austin, Texas, because Paige was like, I don't do smelly places. And then like she loved it by the end. And I love vintage. So I was just like dying watching her just like come to life.
I've only got that far.
It was really cute. I watched it with my sister. I liked also you get to see them go to Salem and do the tarot card reading.
No, I only watched
That's
the
so
cat
fun.
one, and then I forgot about it.
It was really giving like The Simple Life with Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton, but like
Yes.
Paige and Hannah's version.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to a show for the first time in New York since I think COVID next weekend.
You got to get it in before you go.
Got it in. I'm going to see Hugh Jackman. Do you know who Hugh Jackman is?
I do, but like, what does he do?
He's a one-man show, baby. I've gone to many of them. He is a very talented human being. He sings, he acts,
I
he
mean, I
does it
thought he was an
all.
actor.
No, he's a singer too. He's been on Broadway and many different shows throughout the years, and he's done a couple one-man shows now. And this will be my 3rd or 4th. They're always sold out. It's at Radio City Music Hall, and he's very entertaining. I'm very excited. If you guys are in New York,
Wow.
you should come. And actually, one of our clients is coming to New York because he has a run. I think maybe it started in May through September, or maybe it started earlier. I don't know. But one of our clients is actually coming from Idaho to see him in September.
Okay, but I have so many questions. So I just looked up Hugh Jackman, and his wife is like, okay, first of all, he's super talented.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I had to click on his wife because I was just picturing myself being married to someone who like acts, sings, is funny, and it's like honestly kind of annoying. Like
He's a
I would
triple
not want to be
threat.
married. It's a triple annoying. It's like pick a lane. You don't have to be good at everything, Hugh. Okay.
He does.
Watch. Does he cook? Does he cook and clean too? Does he?
Probably.
Then
He
I can-
probably
then I
does it while he's tap dancing and jumping rope.
It's like, can you imagine going to dinner with a comedian or being married to a comedian? It's like, okay, shut it off sometimes. But like when they have that many skills, does he ever shut off?
I probably. And not only that, at the end of each performance, he always gives away things to charity. So he'll like give away something that he used in the performance, and he'll sell it for charities to people in the audience and donate it. Like he's like a genuinely good human who's also super talented. So yes, I would marry Hugh.
But I was looking at his wife. He was married to an older woman.
I don't know if
No,
they're
not.
still together. I think he's dating the other woman who's in Younger, who's also on Broadway. What's her name?
They were married for a really long time, 1996 to 2023.
Mm.
And then he left her in 2023 for someone who's hot and younger.
Yeah, no, Sutton Foster. That's who I think
Yeah.
he's dating.
But at
She's
least they were together for a long time. I'll give him brownie points for that.
yeah. And every time I've seen him, she's been in the audience and he always shouts her out and says how much he loves her. So God only knows. God only knows. Tell me about you. What else is going on besides your preschool graduation?
So much. I decided I'm ordering furniture for my bedroom. So I did a lot of measuring this weekend, getting rid of stuff,
Mm.
organizing. decided I live here now and I should buy a comforter. And
Yeah.
before I buy a comforter, I should probably buy
A
a king
bed.
bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I thought, what if, stay with me, if the nightstands matched, okay? And then I was like, oh, this
Don't
desk is
get
too big.
crazy.
So then I got to put the desk in the kids' room. And you know what? I'm not just getting a desk. I'm getting an armoire, okay? And I will do my makeup. Okay.
Why don't you get like a vanity?
And then I realized, you know what? Every time my husband sends my kids home from a visit, he sends more of my clothes from my old house or more things that he finds in a big giant basket or bag. And I'm running out of space. So I'm going to buy a dresser too. I think I live here now.
You do live there
And
now.
it's time to act
Move
like
on.
it.
Get it moving. You got to purge the old, get in with the new. We have a lot of purging going on here. It's never ending.
Purge City, spring cleaning.
Spring, summer, fall, winter, get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Get that shibby out.
Yeah. So I did that. And, you know, it's getting kind of hot here. It is getting hot. We had to turn on the AC. It's not cool to sleep in 90-degree weather.
No, you
I
can't.
remember.
Sticky. Very
Mm-mm.
sticky.
It's not humid here. It's a dry heat. So you think you can do it. And then you lay down. I also ordered a new fan because I can't figure out how to get the fan to go from winter mode where it's just mixing to like fanning mode for summer. So we're getting a new one. Okay. I needed new everything.
Okay. And it's not really your house, but we're going to redo the rooms that
My
you
mom was so
are
upset. She's like,
in.
yes, I was starting bringing stuff out into the living room because I didn't have the kids this weekend. She's like, honey, I bought all of this. I said, you did not buy this lamp. This lamp came from your your husband's
God.
mother's house, and it looks like 100-year-old bought it. And you can't even find a light bulb that will fit in that. Good luck.
Are you sell it on Facebook
No, and I said,
Marketplace or bring it to a vintage
that's what she
store?
asked me to do. I said, no, I'm going to walk them outside. I'm going to put them on the driveway with the free sign because nobody wants them. And if no one
Still
takes them,
there?
they'll go on.
Is it still there?
And she took it and she went and found a light bulb and she put it in her room.
Stop.
And I said, okay, you take it to your room, but I don't want to see it because it belongs in. I'm only 32. I still want beautiful things around me. She goes, not me. I want things that work. I was like, okay.
So get all the things that work.
And you put them on your side of the house so I don't have to see them.
Oh my God. Put them on the east wing.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So yeah, so you mentioned we had a lot of changes at work again, which we did. How do you
Yeah.
feel?
I feel great. I'm so positive. Everything's perfect. I love my life. I can't talk about it here today because I take a little bit longer to process change than most people. I don't know how I feel to sit with it. I will tell you this. If you give me a target to chase, I will chase it. The hardest part, I think, about being the boss is setting targets, especially
Yeah.
when you're like coming into a new boss position and you're not exactly sure. We're all just finding things out together. So I'll feel a lot more comfortable once I'm just chasing that target, like a dog chasing that car.
Chasing that car, chasing that target. I'm trying to chase a target right now with my son because we have my nephew's bar mitzvah and my older son has this shirt from my nephew whose bar mitzvah it is and it fits him and he wants to wear it. So now I'm trying to find the same shirt because the younger one wants to wear the same shirt, obviously I don't have two of them. So then I found one on Poshmark and I was like, I could do anything. And then I just got an email an hour ago. That it was canceled because they no longer have it. And I was like, shit. Now I can't find it. Now I'm back to square one. What is Max wearing to this bar mitzvah? You ask? I don't know because now I can't find the shirt.
What is the shirt? Can we just like get a sticker printed that makes it look like it was that?
No, it's a button down shirt. I want them to match.
I didn't know. I thought maybe it was a graphic tee. I thought we could just remake it.
No, I wear button downs to a bar mitzvah. It's an event.
But you're right.
That's
I'm
so
not
weird.
Jewish. You just
That's
called
weird.
me out.
That's weird. Ryder, my nephew, whose bar mitzvah is FaceTiming me as we speak. It's like he knew.
Let's say Mazel Tov or whatever you say.
I'll call him back. But yeah, Mazel Tov would be the word. Zah. But yeah, that's really funny. You must have gotten my juju.
Next husband will be Jewish. Okay, I'll join the family.
You should join the family. We're a good tribe.
I like it.
Yeah, we are. We're very Italiano.
What
Cool.
movie is that? Oh, there's such a good movie. It's
Which
one of my
one?
favorites. It's called.
What's it called?
I just remember the mom says, "In my next life, I'm gonna marry a good hot-blooded Jew. They have all the feelings."
We do have a lot of feelings. She's not wrong. Not to bring it back to that, but yes, we do have a lot of feelings. I feel like I tell
I
you
think
like
it's.
every feeling that I feel throughout the day. And I'm like, just in case you wanted to know, just for your information.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's called All the Stars or something. I'll find it. I'll send it to you. Yeah, it's such a good one.
Googling it. What is it?
I can't remember, but the premise is that it's that there's that French actress from Inglorious Bastards is in it, but
Yeah.
he is a guy who lives in LA. He's like a graphic artist who does look like album art, and he finds out his dad is gay, like really gay.
His dad?
Mom, yeah, after his mom passes away and his dad is old, and so like he finds out his dad has cancer and he's gay, and so in the last few years of his life, he's like grappling with finding out that his dad came out and that his parents that he thought was in this happy married weren't in a happy marriage, and that like maybe that's why he's broken inside because he never knew what real love was, and so he was just like watching everything was a sham. I don't know, but it's such a good movie because he learns a lot about himself and life and his dad and what happiness is, and it's also kind of
I
pretty
do
and
not
depressing.
do not recall said movie. Put it into ChatGPT. Wait, going back to animals, my friend texted me. She found this like dead looking animal in her front yard, and I was like, "This looks like a dead dragon." And then I put it into ChatGPT, and it was like, "This is a dead frog." And she's like, "Oh, my neighbors have a koi pond. It could be a dead frog." I'm gonna show you the picture. But I was
God.
like, "Yo, it could be a lot of things. Like this thing is pretty disgusting." Look, another video
Oh,
of
do I
another
want to
animal.
look? Oh yeah, that's definitely a dead frog. Yeah, he got sunburnt and squished down by the sun. Okay, I don't want to look at it
Look at the
anymore.
belly though. It's like so
I'm good.
scooped out. Yo, I'm gonna go to Florida and I'm gonna see all these different things and I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm good. I'm gonna go home now.
Every time you see a snake, send me a picture to remind me that I don't want to live
No,
there. Yeah,
no,
because
no.
I
Now my
will
mom,
come move in with you. I need
my
deterrence.
I'm not gonna see any snakes. And there's no snakes where I live.
I heard there's a lot.
No, not where I am. I'm
I heard
West
there's a
Boca.
lot.
There's no fucking snakes where I am, okay?
I heard there's a
Shut
king
it.
snake called Boca Snake.
There's no Boca snake, it's Boca bitches.
Okay. Like if you see a snake, send me a picture because I think it'll help me stop trying to flee my life. Okay. Speaking of this, sending pictures to ChatGPT, my sister was over yesterday and she said that she had a rash on her foot
So you
and she
put it
took a
in
picture
ChatGPT?
and ChatGPT said it was eczema. And I was like, I don't think that's how it works. And she's like, and then my mom goes, no, I've had eczema in my foot. That is probably what it is. It's probably hereditary. And I was
Is it
like,
on her ankle?
no, it's
Or like
on
on
the
her
bottom
foot
of
foot?
her foot.
I don't know about the
Weird,
bottom of
right?
the foot. Yeah. What did
Same.
it say?
Okay. It was eczema. And the movie is called The Beginners. It's called Beginners. It's from 2011. That makes a lot of sense because like 2011 is definitely the last time I was cool.
I don't know that movie. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that actress.
Yeah. So what's on tap for the rest of the week? What are you doing? You going out dancing? What's happening?
Gymnastics today, coffee date tomorrow, working out today, skipping tomorrow. That's all I have. I don't know Wednesday is too far away from me.
Wait, can I just we just tell one last thing because we're like just about out of time that you had like a non-date a hot tub date who then broke up with you with 18 pages of a text of why he couldn't be with you. Let's just brush upon that.
Oh my God, I almost died inside. Okay. So my friend hooked me up with this other person. She's like, he's going through a divorce. You're going through a divorce. You guys should be friends. You guys have like the same families. You went to high school together. We go to the same gym, like, and so you guys swim laps. Like you should swim laps together. And she like coordinated this whole thing. Okay. And I go and we swim, we like whatever, we lay out, we chat afterwards. And like, we're all in the same stage of life. And like, I think turns out he's really Christian. He's like, just got divorced. And so we start chatting, texting back and forth, and like some time goes by. And then he told me that he was praying about me and that he keeps landing on that we should just be friends and that I'm still a married woman until my divorce is final and I take and that could be years from now and he's never going to be open to marriage and he's praying for the reconciliation of my marriage and his. And I was like, and then pages of just how wonderful I am, but it's not the time and that we can continue to be friends and what that looks like. And like, really, I was feeling pretty bad about men. I'm going to say this. I was feeling like they don't communicate well. They string people along. They are always cheating on their wives. Like I'm in all these Facebook groups on these dating apps and it's wild out there. And then you meet just one of these little crazy head motherfuckers in the pool. Okay. And
it wasn't even a date and he's already breaking up with you.
It kind of made my life. I was like, you know what? I am too valuable for you to waste my time. And this literally told me I was too valuable for me to close off my options to people who were more open.
Well, amen. Let's get you out there. Find yourself somebody who is a little less wordy.
Oh my God, I'm sweating.
Okay. Happy anniversary. I love you. Thanks for listening.
I love you. You changed my life. I love you so much. Goodbye.
Changed my life. Bye.
To like and subscribe and follow this podcast.
Compass.
Say, I got an itchy bum.
I got an itchy bum.
Oh, you said that very clear. Can you say podcast?
Podcast.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week.